Hello, here we are back again, and to continue, I think this is going to be probably the last go at this lily painting. Right back here, down here, I'm going to see if you can see it. Yeah, I can. Okay. It seemed a little plain to me, so I thought I would do something that looks like a Battenberg lace, a little bit of it. So what I did, I got my Battenberg lace tablecloth and I put it on this round table and set the vase on it. So that it's just going to be not that much showing, but it will be just enough to make this a little bit more interesting. All right, so I am going to mix right now a little bit of my ultramarine blue and some raw umber, half and half, and then I'm going to come in here with some white. Because I want to clean up a little bit of that gray background that that I was just cleaning up with my brush, but now I can, and also I want to get a little bit of the gray to see if I can match it. Yeah, that looks kind of close to that area where I just took that paint off. Because I sketched it with the outline of the doily, or I mean the tablecloth, with some white paint. So now I'm just going to go right behind it. Okay, I'm going to come back to that. So I'm getting it a little darker than the rest of the background because I want to have a pretty good contrast between the tablecloth and the background. Okay, so that's why. And I'm getting kind of painterly at this point of the painting. It's okay to paint a little thicker and to have some brush work showing. It's a little more painterly looking, and that is a good thing. Okay. So you can do that, and I'm coming back with a larger brush to blend that out a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to get ready to make my doily, but most of the, I keep calling it doily because it reminds me of the doily because it's a small, but it's I have a tablecloth, and whatever, doesn't matter, whatever it is, it's a white. And even though it is a white tablecloth, you still want to have some shadow underneath the base. here with that background brush. See, I'm working with several brushes, so I still have that one brush that I was doing the background with. So with that little corner, I'm going to come in here like this. So at this point, what this is, it's like you're painting with your negative space, which is the space that surrounds your object that you're trying to paint. And you know, some of those are kind of curvy. There's a curve in that lace, Battenberg lace. Like a scallop look, kind of a scroll. So now I'm going to come in here with a little brush, a smaller brush, and I'm going to see if I can make a few little holes in here, like this. Now I'm just kind of freehanding this, but if you need to trace them, that would be okay also. You're going to be out of focus anyways. So I'm using that mixture, a little bit of the raw umber and the ultramarine blue and a tiny bit of white, but it's mostly got a little warmer tone to it because it's the raw umber is a warm color. Now you actually, if you don't do this, you don't have to, you can just do the white tablecloth. And out of focus, leave them out of focus. Because if you're zeroing in on your main subject, which is right here, just think of how, without moving your eyesight from this area, how would you look at the detail over here? You wouldn't. Now some of these I think are a little too defined. I'm going to come back and soften them with a pointy, with a little brush. So I got too much. As I'm coming in here with my little picking some up. Touching it with a little bit of the white over it, because I don't want, when you look at a painting, if you have too much of a high contrast, then whether you want to or not, that's where you're going to look at first. And I don't want this lace to be what I look at first. I want it to be this right here. And so far, I think it's effective. So now I can tweak the little edge a little bit here and there. Not solid, but here and there, just to give us a little contour. Now there's certain types of style of paintings where you're going to come across them and oh boy, they look like a photograph. Everything is in focus. And that is called ultra realism. So that is not what we're doing here. It's almost like the opposite of that. But there's really ultra realism. It's not, in my opinion, not reality, how we see things. But it's good. It's all good. You know, you may change. Just depends on your approach and what you want to do. Well, anyways, that's kind of some edging in there. All right, I think that's it for this session, for this project. Everyone is going to be different, and that is okay. Like I said, we're not a camera, so. And I am going to sign it, and I'll shoot you a photograph of it if you want, if it helps. All right, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Oh, and I want you to, something else I wanted to mention from the previous video. I did notice that this was a little off. That petal was not over this leaf like it looks better this way, like it is in the photograph. And I think the reason for that is that when I was painting it, the painting was right over here in front of the camera, and I was way to the right side, and somehow it got distorted when I was trying to paint it. And so I noticed that, and I fixed it. But the procedure is the same, just something that you have to, if you see it a little different, that's what that was. Okay, all right, thank you for joining me in watching this project. I hope you like it, and share it with us when you're done. Okay, thanks. Have a great day. Bye.